In the rich tradition of Christian mysticism, Meister Eckhart, Teresa of Avila, and John of the Cross stand as luminous figures, each contributing profoundly to the understanding and experience of divine love. Their teachings and writings offer deep insights into the nature of the divine and the human soul's journey towards union with God. Through their unique approaches, they have influenced not only Christian spirituality, but also the broader field of eclectic and syncretistic spiritual practices. Meister Eckhart, a Dominican friar and theologian, is renowned for his profound and often controversial teachings on the nature of God and the soul. Central to Eckhart's mysticism is the concept of the Godhead, a transcendent reality beyond all attributes and distinctions. Eckhart taught that the ultimate goal of the spiritual life is the realization of the unity of the soul with the Godhead. This realization involves a process of detachment and self-emptying, where the individual ego and personal desires are transcended. For Eckhart, the soul must let go of God as an external object and recognize the divine presence within its own depths. This radical inward journey emphasizes an experiential knowledge of God that transcends doctrinal boundaries and invites a direct encounter with the divine mystery. Teresa of Avila, a Spanish Carmelite nun and reformer, brought a deeply personal and practical approach to Christian mysticism. Her seminal work, The Interior Castle, presents the soul's journey towards God as a progression through various stages or mansions. Teresa emphasizes the importance of mental prayer and contemplation as means to deepen one's relationship with God. Her writings reflect an intimate and passionate love for Christ, which she describes in vivid and often ecstatic terms. Teresa's mysticism is grounded in her personal experiences of divine visions and locutions, which she understood as gifts of grace meant to draw the soul closer to God. Her emphasis on the experiential aspect of divine love has made her teachings particularly appealing to those seeking a more personal and effective spirituality. John of the Cross, another Spanish mystic and a contemporary of Teresa, is best known for his profound poetry and writings on the dark night of the soul. For John, the spiritual journey involves a process of purification and transformation that leads the soul through periods of intense suffering and desolation. These dark nights are necessary stages in the soul's ascent to God, where all attachments and imperfections are stripped away. John's mysticism highlights the paradoxical nature of divine love, where the soul experiences God's presence most profoundly in the apparent absence and emptiness. His poetry, filled with rich imagery and symbolic language, captures the soul's longing and ultimate union with the divine in a way that transcends rational understanding and invites a deeply contemplative engagement with the mystery of God. The contributions of Eckhart, Teresa, and John to Christian mysticism go beyond their historical and theological contexts. Their teachings resonate with a universal quest for meaning and transcendence, making them relevant to contemporary seekers of eclectic and syncretistic spiritual practices. The emphasis on direct, personal experience of the divine found in their writings appeals to those who value an individualized and experiential approach to spirituality. This approach often involves drawing from multiple religious traditions and practices to create a more holistic and inclusive spiritual path. Eckhart's concept of the Godhead as a transcendent reality beyond all distinctions aligns with the non-dualistic teachings found in many Eastern spiritual traditions. His idea of the birth of God in the soul resonates with the Buddhist notion of enlightenment and the Hindu concept of realizing the Atman, or the divine self within. Teresa's emphasis on the interior journey and the transformative power of contemplative prayer can be seen as paralleling the practices of meditation and inner work found in various spiritual traditions. Her vivid descriptions of divine love and union have a universal appeal that transcends religious boundaries, inviting seekers from diverse backgrounds to explore the depths of their own spiritual experiences. John of the Cross's writings on the dark night of the soul provide valuable insights into the process of spiritual transformation that can be applied across different traditions. His understanding of the purgative and illuminative stages of the spiritual path offers a framework for navigating the challenges and crises that often accompany deep inner work. The symbolism and poetic language he uses to describe the soul's journey towards union with God can be appreciated by those who engage with mystical poetry and literature from various cultures. The universal themes found in the works of Eckhart, Teresa, and John, such as the soul's longing for union with the divine, the transformative power of love, and the process of inner purification, contribute to a broader understanding of spirituality that transcends specific religious doctrines. Their teachings encourage an openness to the divine mystery that can be encountered in diverse ways and through different practices. This openness is a hallmark of eclectic spirituality, which values the integration of insights and practices from multiple traditions to enrich one's spiritual life. In contemporary spiritual landscapes where individuals often seek to create personalized and meaningful spiritual practices, the wisdom of these mystics offers valuable guidance. Their emphasis on the experiential and transformative aspects of spirituality aligns with the growing interest in practices that foster direct encounters with the divine. Whether through meditation, contemplative prayer, or the exploration of mystical poetry, the teachings of Eckhart, Teresa, and John provide a rich resource for those on a spiritual journey. The legacy of Meister Eckhart, Teresa of Avila, and John of the Cross in Christian mysticism represents a profound and enduring contribution to the understanding and development of divine love. Their teachings invite a deep, personal engagement with the divine that transcends religious boundaries and resonates with the universal human quest for meaning and transcendence. As such, they continue to inspire and guide those who seek a deeper and more eclectic approach to spirituality, fostering a rich and inclusive practice that honors the diverse ways in which the divine can be experienced and expressed. If you found this informative, please like, subscribe, comment, and share.